Well, that fucking sucks. It most certainly is connected. There we go.
No words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy. He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help. We tragically lost him to senseless violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential. Forgive us. Forgive us for our negligence.
He just never stops talking.
I'm gonna
I'd
smack
never
the shit
even
out of
heard
you.
of any Aragaki. Had you?
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk.
I'm gonna smack the shit
I
out
just
of
wanna
both
get
of you.
home. I gotta study for my mock exam.
Hey, you guys know who this Aragaki is? Wait, you're not even in the same year. No way you'd know him then. Anyways, it's crazy that stuff like this really happens, huh?
I am going to do a murder on every single one of you. Now, would you be so kind as to shut the fuck up before you three join him?
Huh? What the hell's your problem?
My problem is with people who have zero respect for the dead. My problem is with people that have the audacity to fucking run their mouth at someone's wake, no less. I wouldn't even do that for my fat-ass father. Yes, I despise the man with a passion, and while I will actively disrespect him up and down, even with him being dead, I would not have the audacity to show up at his wake. Well, I wouldn't show up at his wake at all, but wouldn't show up to his wake and then run my mouth about how awful a person he was. I will do a murder on you three if you don't shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
See, Junpei gets it.
Huh? What are you getting up for?
He's getting up to whoop your ass.
I said shut the hell up!
Iori, sit down.
Damn it!
Just ignore them, Junpei.
I will not.
Hey, have you seen Sonata-senpai today?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant besides at the dorm. He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all. I hope he's okay.
Probably not.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, sure.
When you get back today, let's meet in the lounge. I think you all know the reason.
Right.
I might be a
I
little
don't
late.
expect you to have your thoughts in order. I'm not even sure what to do myself. All right, I'll see you then.
I just got 3 chuggle fucks to hunt down first.
So it's about Amada, huh? Well, this'll be a fun meeting.
Yeah.
Hey. At the usual for lunch. I was wondering what ramen tastes like when you skip class. It's surprisingly good. You could have invited me at least once, you know. Come on, say something. Why do you have to be like that? Always going off without saying a word. Put yourself in my shoes for a change. You think it's the other way around? Yeah, you're right. I was always the one running off on my own. I was too obsessed with getting stronger, ever since I lost Miki. That's all I've cared about. I thought if I was strong enough, I could protect anyone, but I was wrong. And now you're gone too. God, it's like the world is laughing at me. I knew what we were getting into. I knew we were putting our lives on the line, but I was so focused on fighting that I didn't see anything else. It doesn't matter how strong I was. Look what happened!
Let it out, bro. You got this.
I know, Shinji. Crying won't change anything, right? I don't need you to tell me that. In the end, I can't run away from who I am. I've had enough of this.
And Rakahiko seems to have unlocked a new persona. The resolution in Sonata's heart has awakened a new persona. Palladius has given rise to Caesar, or Kaiser, whatever you want to call him. New theurgy. Electric Onslaught. Severe elect damage, one foe, ignore resistances, high chance of shock.
Rest easy, Shinji. You just watch from there with Miki. I've still got a job to do. Isn't that right?
You all know the reason we're gathered here. We need to discuss how to deal with Amada. I've already consulted the chairman. I guess bring him here.
Understood. It's my fault. I knew it was strange when Aragaki-senpai told me he'd be late, but I didn't say anything. If I'd only listened to my intuition, this wouldn't have happened.
Unfortunately, it's not on you. It's not. We would love to be able to throw around blame, especially when it comes to everybody being keenly aware that you should really never ignore your gut feelings. But it's not your fault, Kuka.
That's right. It's not your fault. If there's anyone who should have realized, it's me.
I should have been taking things more seriously, too. I knew this wasn't a
You
game,
can blow my nose.
but I never thought it'd end up like this.
There's no point dwelling on the past. Shinji's last words were, "This is how it should be." He was a hell of a guy. He even faced death with a smile. So, from this day forward, I'll face things head on too.
This is how it should be. Huh.
Senpai.
Reporting in. Amada-san is not in his room.
He's not?
Evidence indicates that his window has been pried open.
Hamada-kun! Oh, wait, Fuka, where are you going? Do you even know where to look? Well, no, but we can't just let him go off on his own, right? You're just gonna run around without a clue? You'll never find him like that. maybe not. But we have to try. Amada-kun has nowhere else to go. I know exactly how that feels.
Calm down.
He's right, Fuka.
But... you of all people should understand, Yukari-chan!
Fuka.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Give him some time. Dragging him back won't change how he feels. And we can't protect him forever.
Akihiko.
It's his choice. He's the only one who can decide how to live his life. We all choose our own paths.
I've got to agree with Akihiko on this one. We will be walking Puppymaru today, but something important to take care of first. Something even more important than getting our weekly soda pops. Which, yes, that is important. This is a bit more important. So we got Amada's room, Junpei's room, Aragaki's room. So we get his equipment as well as a skill card. The skill card will change dependent on what level Shinjiro died at.
Oh, it's you. Sorry for surprising you. I had a feeling someone was in here, so I came to check. What's that? Did you find this? I see. He made a habit of not leaving behind any personal belongings, but... I have no idea when he filled out this form to return to school, or whether he even planned to hand it in, but... I think this is proof that he was thinking about the promise we made. Yes. He was so against it, and yet he still left this for us. I should show Akihiko. Or... actually, maybe I shouldn't. He probably wouldn't approve. Let's just keep this between us for now.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, it sounds like a... Sure.
It sounds like you know how to handle those two now. Thanks to you, I was able to understand how he really felt. I'll say this on behalf of all three of us. Thank you so much. Here. You take this. It should go to you, since you're the one who got him to open up.
The incomplete form.
Someday, once we leave this storm, then I'll tell Akihiko. I'll tell him about his struggle returning to this room to fulfill the promise we made. But he never forgot those days when it was just the three of us. Not even for a moment.
And we gain the ability to fuse Hellbiker.
Well...
So that is the end of Shinjiro's Link episodes. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. So do be sure, even if you don't do Shinjiro's Link episodes, to come into his room after he dies. Because if you do not, you will lose out on whatever equipment you gave him. And I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say that, sorry, sneeze. I want to say that it's a limited time thing. Like, you only got a few days before whatever's in his room just poofs. Well, this fucking sucks! Oh yeah, we can look around a little bit. There's really not much else in here, though.
Precisely.
So yeah, because of the level that I got into, I got the heat wave skill card. Not entirely sure. It's something I'm gonna actually test on my second go around, because I'm gonna have to, like with all Personas, I'm gonna need to do a second playthrough, specifically for the super bosses. I could technically fight the Reaper in this playthrough, and I probably will. But when it comes to quite blatantly obvious, considering we fought Lavenza and Margaret, we're gonna end up fighting Elizabeth, and she is exclusively New Game Plus material. So, yeah. What's the average level for this? Everyone's average level? Wow, I came in right on the dot. Cool. Alright, Koromaru. Help us feel not sad.
As usual, I observe no abnormalities in Koromaru-san's physical or mental status today.
Anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to, in the next playthrough, level Shinji all the way up to 99, just so I can see what skill card he gives you for that.
May I have a moment of your time? There is something I wish to speak with you about.
Sure.
I was performing research today and came across a puzzling piece of information. It stated that there is a specific time of year in which one can reunite with the dead. It appears as though spirits return to the living realm during
Dia
this
de los
time.
Muertos.
What exactly does this mean? Once an organism comes to the end of its lifespan, its physical body will deteriorate. But does this mean that there is a spirit that exists independent of one's physical form? And in that case, would that mean that Aragaki-san is...
What you got for me, Puppymaru?
Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What are you holding?
Onyx.
It appears as though he wishes us to have it. Why don't we gratefully accept? Now, let's return to the dorm, shall we?
Well, we'll see y'all next time.